I'm currently on my way to the train station to go to London with Sarah. And I actually can't tell you what I'm doing because I have no clue what I'm doing. If you remember in my birthday vlog, I don't know if I mentioned it, but basically for my birthday present from Sarah, she got me a card which read happy birthday, all the generic stuff like you're the best, which I already know, so you don't have to tell me, Sarah. Don't even know if you wrote that, but if you didn't, I know you mean it, so it's fine. Yeah. So she wrote all the generic stuff and then she put, you're probably thinking there's no birthday present. Well, that's because we're going to London on this date. Here's your train ticket. You're not going to get out of me what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. So I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing today. So I could be doing anything, to be honest. I can't even tell you what I have an idea of it being. She's told me like so much it could be, but I think she's just bluffing. Like, she's saying stuff like it's a bungee jump, which kind of made a really creative photo of me doing a bungee jump because I've said I'm a bit scared that it's going to be a bungee jump. So here's the photo. It's quite funny. And she said a bungee jump. She said something to do with water. She said I need a raincoat. Like, she said so much random stuff. And then she just said to me she wants to go get donuts. Well, donuts is central London, like right in the depths of London. So that's not near water. So I'm a bit like, you're a bit double bluffing me a lot. So I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to know until I turn up at the place of what it is. So you'll find out when I find out, to be honest. But it's exciting, it's an adventure, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Should be good, I hope, as long as I'm not jumping off a bungee jump so many feet in the air. That's quite scary. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. I don't know if we're on the wrong side.
It feels wrong.
It does feel wrong to my arm here.
Yeah.
That's right. Sorry, we always like stand on certain sides. We do it quite a lot. We always say when we're sat in seats.
As well. Like Callum fucked up at Les Mis.
I did, but we stayed in the seats and it was fine.
I always sit on that side of him, and then at Les Mis he sat on the other side.
It was a bit weird.
But it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. It was just a bit weird.
It is weirdos.
But yeah, we're here. We're in London. Sarah's here. If you haven't gathered, because she's been speaking. But yeah.
That's quite cold.
It is quite cold. It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. I was having a dilemma what to wear today because of the weather. Yeah. But I picked fine, so it's all good. I still don't know what we're doing.
We're going to get donuts.
But we are going to get donuts again. So if you watched the last vlog, which if you haven't, go check it out, link will be in the bio, which was the Les Mis vlog. We went and got donuts from Donut Time. And we're going to go do it again. We're going to try some different ones because there were other ones that we wanted to try. So we're going to give those ones a try. I don't know whether to be nervous about the surprise because Sarah just keeps adding little things.
I was worried about two things. One, that your mum had sport it, which you said
she hasn't. She hasn't said anything.
Go on,
she's
Sharon,
doing good.
love you. And two, that you won't like it and that I picked it up too much and you're going to be disappointed.
I don't think she's picked it up at all, really. She won't tell me what it is. How could she have picked it up?
Bungee jumping. Did you bring your somewhere?
Oh my god, Sarah.
Did you forget it?
No, I brought a raincoat though. You told me to bring a raincoat.
I told you to bring a lot of things, and where's your bag?
You did.
We're going camping overnight.
Oh my god. You only brought me a one-way ticket, I'm not buying the return. No, joke. Yeah. Wait, what?
What?
You brought me a same-day return, not an...
Oh
my god. But yeah, we're gonna go get donuts.
Oh no, that's the dog.
Nothing to keep me heading sort of the right direction. And no religion till imagine all the people living life in peace.
We are back again. Donut time it is, like quite literally. We come here so much. I feel like this is going to be mine and Sarah's new thing. Oh, they've changed all the donuts. They've new ones. So we're sat in the exact same park. You're probably thinking this vlog is very, very similar to the last one we did. But we're sat in the park and I've got a red velvet one. because basically we both picked the same one last time. We picked Lotus, and we both said how much we wanted other ones. So I went for the one that I wanted last time, which was Red Velvet, and Sarah has gone for... It's like a jam one, but they're all vegan.
They're not all vegan.
Well, there's like
4
a
out
good,
of like 10.
there's a good selection for vegan, though. I think, like you wouldn't find that in a normal
Yeah,
shop.
there's one in Brighton I'm going to try.
Yeah. So we're gonna eat these again because that's what you do when you get a donut. She's already started, not on. We just finished donuts and we took a photo of Rod Houchin, who used to play Marius in Les Mis. I'll insert the photo just here in between us both. It's not that great, it's a weird one. And he's now in Eugenius, which we're gonna try go see because we are going to see because Scott's in it. And Scott follows me on Instagram.
Scott liked my tweet, but he never likes my stuff.
He liked my tweet too, but he follows me on Instagram, which is really cool. And then I find it really weird when he sees my stories because I just think, you're pretty famous. Like, you probably don't think you are, but you are. And I'm really struggling to vlog right now, so I'm gonna stop. So after that little vlog mayhem, because I couldn't actually vlog because it was too crowded, we're now on the way to the surprise, and I have no idea where we're going.
Stop, you're picking it up too much.
Yeah, we are on the name of this vlog's probably gonna be like, such and such surprise.
So shitty.
So I don't know why we're going, to be honest. And this is really bad vlogging in this
It's just really busy today.
busy day.
Some holidays.
It is summer holidays, that is true. So I'm sorry if the vlog's a bit all over the place, but it's so busy and it's hard to vlog, and I'm gonna stop again because it's really hard to vlog. Now I can vlog again. So after the 10th time of trying to do this clip, I'll probably insert the other ones because they're probably quite funny, me trying to vlog. But we're on our way to wherever.
Free drains.
Don't know where, and I'm gonna step on 1, 2, but not the 3rd because
He's on the wrong side.
bad luck, and I am on the wrong side. But yeah, we're on our way. Don't know where to, but I'll let you know when we get there because I'm hopefully planning that Sarah will tell me to vlog and then it will happen. So yeah.
Okay. So, is it recording?
Yes.
How about we go see Phantom of the Opera?
Yes. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I didn't want to I feel like I picked it up too much now.
No, you didn't. We always speak about going to see this at all the time.
There's one of those ones that I was really like debating, like we don't want to see it that bad, but we kind of want to see it. And I feel like we wouldn't book it if we didn't do it for you.
That is true.
We've got really good seats though.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. I was literally just the other day watching, it's just gone red. I was watching this guy's, because like they do loads of Instagram takeovers on like people's stories, and I watched the person who was playing Phantom take over an Instagram story, and it looks so interesting.
Nothing about it.
I know barely anything as well.
I listened to the soundtrack, one soundtrack booked it, and I was like, okay, it kind of tells the storyline, but I still don't understand it. And I met my friend Grace because she went to see it, and I was like, I'm really scared because I don't break copyright and like that kind of explain it. So
shout out to Grace for helping the explanation.
If it's awful, I'm really sorry.
It won't be awful. Don't say that. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I didn't think it would be that. I'm surprised. I'm
I was trying
shocked.
to make it out like we're going to the tube station. Callum's like, Sarah, the tube's there. I was like, no, it's not. It's this way.
Oh, this is really exciting. Yeah, no, I'm excited. This is fun. We're right in the theatre already. So that's always fun.
But I'm not the only one because wish someday you would join us.
The clip before we went into the theatre, I think it cut quite abruptly, but that's because we just arrived at the theatre, so we wanted to like just go for it. We keep filming.
No, about. That's right, I'm just chatting away about Western Live.
Yeah, we queued along here for Western Live. We were actually stood in this spot at one point. But yeah, oh my god, the show was incredible. Like wow, the set for that show is insane. Like the amount of like set work and all that kind of stuff that goes into that show is incredible. And what is all the like bangs and stuff, like he throws like fireballs, and I don't want to give too many spoilers because they were more
Les Mis
fireball
and wars, but they were.
Yeah, they said gunshots just before I started, and I was like, oh no, here we go, not my favourite.
No, I remember if I wanted to say to you, I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't want to give too much away because it's like such an experience that you have to go
and if you're looking
to experience
the first half is long, but the second half is shorter.
It is, yeah, for sure. But it doesn't feel long. Like I feel that was over really quickly
Started at
personally.
2:30 and it finished at 5:10. That's with bounds. 2, 3:30, 4:30.
Yeah.
2 hours and 40 minutes, same as Les Mis.
Yeah. So it's like an average
Yeah, it didn't feel long.
show, but it's like it didn't
But
feel
like,
long at all.
there was one point where
so
it looked
much.
like it was the interval and people started getting
yeah.
up, and it wasn't, and it was
Yeah. So make
good.
sure you wait until like lights
lights
proper
come up, yeah.
and like it's like you know it's an interval because
God,
there's a
so
point where you
awkward.
could think it is but it's not. But honestly, it's such a good show. I'm
And
gonna do
good
like
seats,
a.
didn't
We did. Our seats were incredible. Like if you're gonna sit somewhere, sit in the dress circle. But I'm gonna do like a proper review when I get home because I want to start doing like reviews on theatre because I feel like at the moment I'm going to see a lot of theatre and I don't really like proper review it, so I want to like start scoring out 10 for certain stuff and like talking about certain cast members and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that when I get home. But the show was so good. Do you have anything to say? Because obviously you're not going to be there when I get home.
I liked it more than I thought. I always thought it was an opera,
Yeah.
and it was like a risky decision for me to book it. But I'm glad I did. That's so cute.
I'm glad you did it. That is really cool. But yeah, so
And now we're hungry.
yeah, we're hungry, so we're gonna go get Five Guys, which is my favourite food, which you would know if you follow me on Instagram. So if you don't already, link in the bio to my Instagram because you should follow
And
that.
to me Instagram.
And her Instagram's down there as well. He'll be in there
The
somewhere.
opera is dead.
He is.
No, he is here. Da, da, da.
Where is he? So yeah, we're going Five Guys, so we'll see you there.
Bye.
So we just, on our way to Five Guys, bumped into our old friend from school, who I saw. That's how well I feel I know him. We bumped into him, and he was a friend from college, and I saw him a couple of months ago with Jess in Winslow Boy, which was really good. And then we just bumped into him again in
It's
London.
like weird because like he was one of my closest friends for 2 years, and I haven't seen him in months. And I'm bumming it.
It's like London.
Yeah.
It's more like London.
We both live near each other, we bum each other anytime. He's inverted all over his friends, like it's weird.
And then we bumped into him in London. Strange. But now, anyway, bumped into a friend, but we're now eating Five Guys. So this is very excellent because I love a good Five Guys. And then I think we're headed home because it is already like 6, or half 5, 6? Half 5. Oh yeah. That's not counting, it was exactly half 5. Yeah, we're gonna eat now. Okay, so I'm now on my way home. Like I've just got off the train, I left Sarah. I didn't really vlog anything after Five Guys just because I lost my train ticket. Don't know how, couldn't tell you where it went. Had to check all myself and everything. I ended up having to buy like a tube ticket just so I could get to London Victoria. And then luckily enough they didn't check any of my tickets, so I was okay. But yeah, I nearly had to pay for another train ticket, which for some reason buying it from the station would have cost me £38 or something. I don't normally even pay that to get to London. Like I could do 2 travel cards which go to all tube stations, everything like that, for that price normally. So I was a bit like, I'd rather not pay that much money. But yeah, so I'm on my way home now, and when I get home I'm gonna do the little review thing that I said that I'm gonna add into all the other vlogs. I'm gonna try and make it proper like fancy, like I'm gonna try and make it something a little bit special that can go at the end of like theatre vlogs, because I think I do a lot of theatre vlogs and it'd be cool to start actually like reviewing properly. So yeah, but it's been a really good day. Five Guys was great. The only bad thing that happened was me losing my train ticket, but it's fine. And me and Sarah have decided that fate is a thing, because it was by fate that we bumped into Oscar. Like how, out of all the chances of us bumping into people, do we, in London especially, do we bump into Oscar, like someone we know? I lost my train ticket, but then by fate, I didn't have to, like I didn't get checked on my big train where I would have had to pay like £38. So we've become believers in fate, but I will let you know. I feel like someone's calling my name, so I'm gonna stop vlogging now. But I'll see you at home for the little review section. Welcome back to theatre review time! Sorry about that. So basically, as you saw in this theatre vlog with vlogger Callum, I am currently theatre review Callum, who will speak like this for the entirety of this clip and section of the video. I went to go see The Phantom of the Opera, and it was sensational. It was a delight to watch. It was so very good. The Phantom of the Opera is the 3rd longest running theatre show on the West End. Today I will be talking and reviewing The Phantom of the Opera and saying my thoughts and opinions. So first of all, let's start with casting. So I have my programme here with the lead cast. Now the whole set of lead casting in the Phantom of the Opera was incredible. So playing our Phantom, we had Ben Lewis, who was an incredible actor. He had a perfect voice for Phantom. I got like chills when he sung. His presence on the stage was kind of very creepy, which is what you need to be Phantom. And it was very just... he had the presence that you needed to be the Phantom. Then we had Kelly Mathieson? Kelly Mathieson. We'll go with that, but I'm not sure. Playing Christine, and her voice is incredible. This is her West End debut as anything in the West End. If you don't know what that means, it means it's her first time performing on the West End. And she played Christine, which is a leading female in this show. It is incredible, and her voice is incredible, and she deserves a lot more roles because she was insane. Her acting and everything was top notch, all of that. Her voice, outstanding. I couldn't want any more from her, to be honest. So that was our two leading people of the show. Our rest of our leading cast was incredible. All the characters were there. Even our ensemble, like the ensemble's choreography and all that was amazing to watch, like timings and all that on it. It was so good. Like the whole casting was incredible, and I'm actually going to give the casting a 9 out of 10. So let's add that to the leaderboard. So now we're going to move on to the set. So the set, I don't want to give too much away because the set is very integral to the Phantom of the Opera. Like, it is very part of the show, and I'm not going to give it away, but there's a lot of set. Everything moves, everything comes apart, everything you could think of is used. And I can't give away too much, but the set is just incredible. Like the way they cut scenes with a curtain hanging, where they have stuff fall, they have people vanish through like trapdoors and stuff. It is incredible. So for set, I will easily give that a 10 out of 10, which will add to the leaderboard right there, because wow, I've never seen a set in a show like it, to be honest. It was perfect. We're now going to move on to lighting. Now, I'm not a very big lighting person, but I understand that lighting is integral to get a good feel and the scene and all that kind of stuff. And the lighting was just, every time you would want a dim lighting or a bright lighting, it would definitely set the atmosphere and the mood. Spots were on it. Lighting was great. Lighting was perfect. They had flashes, they had like light bangs and stuff like that. They used fire for lighting at one point. They used just a solo light, which was literally just like a lamp on the stage, which really, and that was right at the very beginning, that gave me chills. And the show had barely even started. So they did a good job on lighting. So for lighting, I will give them a 9 out of 10, but that's because I don't know a lot about lighting. So I couldn't tell you whether their lighting was top notch or not, so I'll leave it at a 9 out of 10. And now for sound. Sound was perfect. I loved everything about the sound. They gave the chills, all the music was great, the score is incredible. One song in the middle, I'm not quite sure what it was, but it's basically where the Phantom says Christine will sing, and then they're like, no, she won't, and they're basically all arguing. I could not understand what anyone was singing. Now, people would say, it's an opera, you're not meant to. Actually, the Phantom of the Opera is an opera, but it's not an opera. Like, you can hear and understand everything in every song. I don't know if it was just me, but there was about 6 people singing at once, and I didn't know who to listen to, and I couldn't concentrate on one voice. So, but what they're doing on stage, you can tell what's going on, like you could tell they were arguing and all this kind of stuff. But I could not understand the song. Only one song. The rest, perfect. It is sung in an opera style, but it isn't primarily opera. Like, it's called the Phantom of the Opera because of the show they're creating within the show, I would say. The style of singing is opera, but it's not an opera. That's how I feel. And I loved it. And I would go again for the style of music. I really enjoyed it. So, for the sound and like singing, I will give it an 8.5. So we'll put that up on the leaderboard right there. And then the story. The story gave me chills in my bones, I'll tell you. It was something else. Like, you think something's gonna happen and then something else happens and then this happens and then, oh, it's just, I can't even explain how good it is. oh wow, like me and Sarah were putting this off because we were like, it's something we want to see, but we could wait. And then Sarah surprised me with it because she was like, we've just got to go for it. And I was like, we do have to just go for it. So we went for it, and I tell you what, the story is something else. The ending, don't expect it, and it's done really well. But I can't tell you that because that's to do with set, and that would spoil it. But yes, yes, story, top notch, love it. Andrew Lloyd Webber's work, profound as always, as always. I shall give the story a 10 out of 10 because I really enjoyed the storyline. There it is on the leaderboard. And now I'm going to just rate my overall experience. So the theatre itself, great theatre, very cramped seats, I would say. It's at Her Majesty's Theatre. The seats were weird as well, they're very laid-backy. I'm not used to that in the theatre, I'm very stand sit upright, but that's just me. But yes, the whole experience was nice. We did have a few phony people on the left that in the interval did get told to get off their phones for the second half, and I just am disgraced by people who got on their phones in the theatre, because I just think you paid this money to sit and watch the show. And because you're ruining it for everyone else, and that's just really, really selfish. But yes, and we had one woman in front of us that kept checking her phone for the time, and I'm like, why are you time watching? You're watching the most incredible show right now. Fucking get off it. But anyway, and yes, and then for bows, I always think that ensemble do just as much as the leading cast, if sometimes not more, because they're on stage more. So as soon as bows start, I instantly shoot out of my seat because I think everyone deserves the standing ovation. Me and Sarah, we were the only ones on the royal circle to stand up. Until probably midway through the lead cast. And then everyone stood up for Phantom, and that made me feel a bit like, what about them? What about them? They did just as much as the leading cast. Like, oh, give them praise, the leading cast. They deserved everything. They were in top-notch, incredible. But I just think ensemble do as much work. Give them the credit. But that's just my opinion. So yes, that was the only other thing. But a whole experience, everything was great. I had a great time. I would go see it again. I would recommend to a friend. So for my overall experience, I'm going to rate it a 8 out of 10. Woohoo! So the overall scoreboard goes as follows: 9 out of 10 for casting, 10 out of 10 for set, 9 out of 10 for lighting, 8 out of 10 for sound, 10 out of 10 for story, and 8 out of 10 for overall experience. I've been me, I've been Theatre Review Callum. I'm not the same Callum that's in the vlog, I'm a different Callum. I'm Theatre Review Callum. Now this is a very basic setup at the moment, but when I move into my new property in Chichester for uni in the coming weeks, you will get a better setup because I have big plans, people. This is becoming a regular thing. So if you enjoyed this section of the vlog, please comment in the bio, and I'll see you again, possibly next week for another weekly vlog, but other Callum will explain that in a moment. Goodbye! Theatre review time! Over and out. So as Theatre Callum just said, I will be back, hopefully, for a weekly vlog next week. I'm not 100% that the weekly vlog will be up next week, or it'll be up on my usual time, because I have something very exciting that I'm doing next week, and that's why this weekly vlog is only a one-day vlog. But I've made up for it with the little theatre review, so I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you want that to be a regular thing. If you do, please comment in the bio, because I'd really like to keep doing it, because it was really fun, and it was nice to like share my proper experience, because normally I just say, oh my god, wow. So it was nice to actually say something with depth to it, you know? So yeah, that's it for this weekly vlog. Hopefully I'll see you again next week, and hopefully I'll be able to tell you why my video might not be on time next week. So I'll see you again next week for another weekly vlog. Goodbye!